You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. So Tamika, just share with us, just your thoughts and obviously so many people are stunned with the death of Andre Harrell. And just how close you were, and I saw a lot of your posts where you were just sharing with people what he meant to you.
You know, Andre was special to a lot of people, and one of the things that I see that's a consistent thread within all the different tributes about him is how much he supported everyone and pushed people and encouraged them, and how everyone wanted to prove something to Andre or to be their best selves for him. And I think that's what he meant to me. You know, when I first became executive director, I like to call it when I became an adult leader of National Action Network, Reverend Al Sharpton's organization, I had a reception in which, not a lot of people, especially celebrity type people like Andre and Veronica Webb, who we know is a famous model. They didn't know me at that time, and Andre came and they were the co-hosts for my fundraiser. And I remember Andre talking to me that night, like, listen, kid, this is not a kiddie role. This is serious. Like, you have a big responsibility, and a lot of people are looking for you to do some, as he would say, fly shit. And I was like, okay, that's the way you say it in music. But he meant it even from a civil rights perspective. You need to do some fly stuff. And we went on to do that. Every time I would see Andre, he was always pushing me. I call him. We debate back and forth on issues. You would play devil's advocate just to get you sharp on your game. And, the thing I think that was really incredible is the way that he was able to help you navigate Puff, right? Because Puff didn't just go along with anything. You had to really be able to get Andre to help you get Puff to understand the issue and the importance of his influence. And he did that. He navigated so many different spaces. So, I just appreciate Andre. And you were one of the first media entities to cover the American Airlines situation when I was ejected from that plane unfairly. And Andre got celebrities from Snoop Dogg to Eva, all types of folks to get involved to talk about how I had been wronged. That's just the type of dude he was. And I think, Roland, the last thing I would say is that, a lot of people are talking about Andre being the music guy, but that's not all that he was. He was also in civil rights, arts, entertainment, history, Black culture in general. He had his hand in all those places. So long live Andre Harrell.
When you talk about, again, the role and responsibility, I think one of the things that people really don't understand that oftentimes, and you understand this intersection, oftentimes you have folks who want to see celebrities and others out front and visible. I've often said that's not everybody's space. And so you need those individuals who are behind the scenes, who move in those spaces to get people in to certain points. And I think that's really what I hear when you talk about what Andre did. You weren't looking for him to be standing with you on the front lines of the march. Your deal was, I need you doing this.
Right. I needed him to be the connector, because influence comes from many different places. The movement is not just about those of us on the streets. It's about the people in the suites. It's about those people who don't even understand nor care about the movement, but they have an influence. And if you can win them over and help them see how it applies to their lives, then we make a stronger, bigger, more powerful unit. And Andre was good at that. He was good at taking a rapper who was like, man, I got money. I'm living in my big house. I'm doing my thing. This has nothing to do with me. He was really good at helping you to craft a message that would work so that person could understand how important their role is in the movement. And so those are valuable lessons, because not everyone has that. Some of us, we have our talking points. We've studied them. We've read the history books. We know what we know, and that's it. But that's why our movements are so secluded, if you will, and everything is in silos. Andre was the guy who brought the music and the entertainment to the civil rights event. And you could have a march and fly entertainment and look good because he was in fashion, wear you some dope glasses and attract young people and folks who never was turned on by that, type of scene before. So he was just the connector, a fly dude, sort of like he had a little Roland Martin. Y'all got a little bit of each other. A little Roland Martin.
No. I think Andre was a whole different level there. I had to get a kick out of your line about you saying he always had good looking women around him.
Oh, listen, I told you Veronica Webb, he bought Veronica Webb to be the co-host for my function. And I was looking at this beautiful woman who I never met, but he got her to come there to endorse a woman that she never met. It was because Andre asked her to be there, and she was beautiful. He made you feel you had to be perfect in your own way, not perfect. You could catch Andre with street folks, people who didn't, they weren't looking like they were going to the ball, but you felt like you were going to the ball because that's just the type of dude he was.
And obviously, I think look, death hits us in so many different ways. There are those folks you take, a Little Richard or Betty Wright, who passed away. Both of them were older. In the case of Little Richard, 87, Betty Wright, 66. When we expect somebody, obviously when they're older, but I think it obviously with Andre Harrell, it was so sudden. 59 years old, and literally on the phone having conversations and working deals, according to reports, and then just leaving us. I think that also, that suddenness of such a vibrant individual, it catches everybody off guard.
Yeah, it does. And, and you're right. He was working deals because, as we know, Puff had just made his statements most recently about voting and Joe Biden and the presidential election. And Andre was engaged in the aftermath, trying to help make sure that Puff, that his emotional state and his feelings and passion were connected to some real action and real movement on the ground. And so that's what Andre was doing. I know for sure he was talking to Charlemagne. Had just had a conversation with him, and I saw that message from a lot of different people. So we know what Brother Andre was doing. He had purpose and meaning, and I can't wait until someone tells the real story about who Andre was beyond the music.
Absolutely. Tamika, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us at Roland Martin Unfiltered for this tribute to three of our iconic figures in music. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Roland, and I'll see you at a Club Brown Liquor.
You know it. All right. Talk to you. Every single night, we've got some of the top black experts. You're not going to see them on cable news or broadcast news because you swear black people aren't experts when it comes to this health crisis. That's why we have this show and why we do what we do every day on Roland Martin Unfiltered. Joining us right now is retired General Russell Honore, the nation's first black Surgeon General, Dr. Joycelyn Elders. John Hope Bryant, he is the founder of Operation Hope. Senator Kamala Harris of California, Dr. Sadrina Calder, retired General Lloyd Austin, Congresswoman Karen Bass, Commissioner OMARI Hardick, Bureau President in Brooklyn, Eric Adams, Dr. Joseph Graves, America's Wealth Coach, Deborah Owens, Dr. Corey Abear, Patal Saul, Howard University student, Pastor Jamal Bryant, Dr. Christy McDowell, Benja Ajilore, senior economist at the Center for American Progress, Gilda Daniels, again, author of the book, The Crisis of Voter Suppression in America. 4 stars, General Kip Ward. Dr. Oliver Brooks is president of the National Medical Association, president of the American Medical Association, Dr. Patrice Harris. Joby Benjamin, Dr. Alexia Gaffney, infectious disease specialist. Dr. Georges Benjamin, executive director of the American Public Health Association. Malcolm Nance, family medicine physician, Dr. Jen Caudle. Dr. Tashaka Cunningham, a molecular biologist. Kat Stafford, she's a national race and ethnicity reporter for the Associated Press. Dr. Wayne A.I. Frederick, who is the president of Howard University, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke from the state of New York, William Springs, AFL-CIO economist, Andrea James, Executive Director of the National Council for Incarcerated and Formerly Incarcerated Women and Girls. All right, let's go to Capitol Hill. Congressman Gregory Meeks, Congresswoman Eddie Bernice Johnson of Texas, Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, mental health clinician Jamie Singletary, Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Brayboy, as well as Dylan Hayrie, ACLU Justice Division strategist. Dr. Cindy Duke, she is a virologist. Principal Steve Perry of Capitol Prep. Health and wellness specialist Dr. Yolandra Hancock. Desmond Meade, president of the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition. Cliff Albright, who is the co-founder of Black Voters Matter. Michael Harriot with The Root. Mina McWhorter, founder of Love by the Hand. Dr. Julianne Malveaux, economist, president, Emerita Bennett College. Coroner Michael Fowler is the mayor of Atlanta. Keisha Lance Bottoms, mental health therapist Suzette Clark. Justin Gibney, attorney and political strategist, and Bishop Vincent Matthews Jr. Dr. Suzette McKinney, CEO and executive director of the Illinois Medical District. Dr. Leon McDougall, president-elect of the National Medical Association. Jana Bailey, mayor of Moss Point, Mississippi. Mario King. We're going to keep driving this thing to make sure our people are fully aware, safe, protected from coronavirus. You're getting the top medical experts, the top business experts, top political experts, top religious experts, because that's why we do what we do. Unapologetically and unfiltered. Ain't nobody else in the black media space doing what we do. Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.